Forget what you know about perfection, because this knockout just proved that the voice is not always about flawless execution. We just watched one of the most polarizing, most agonizing decisions Michael Bublé has ever had to make on this show. On one side, we had Rob Cole singing Wondering Why with a soulful depth and a vocal texture that gave us straight-up goosebumps. His performance? Composed, connected, and frankly, near perfect. But then, the storm hit. In walks Marty O'Reilly, with a voice so utterly unique, so gritty, so profoundly other, performing Joe Cocker's The Letter. It's a sound that some people instantly fell in love with, and a sound that left others scratching their heads. The question isn't just who won, but what kind of voice does the voice need to win? Is it the perfect delivery, or the one-in-a-million character? And the conversation online has absolutely erupted, claiming that Marty O'Reilly's sound isn't just a style, it's the sign of a dark horse contender that Bublé simply could not ignore. We're breaking down the knockout that pitted technical brilliance against raw, unforgettable soul. Stick around, because the fan debate here is the most fascinating part of the entire season. Let's start with the standard bearer of excellence, Rob Cole. His choice of Wondering Why by the Red Clay Strays was a masterstroke. It's a contemporary song with a classic bluesy heart, and Rob's rendition was described by many as nothing short of perfect performance. His voice is warm. It's smooth, and it carries a depth of emotional delivery that connects instantly. One observer online commented that his performance was more composed and connected, and that his choice of song, musicality, and emotional depth absolutely stole the show. Think about that moment where he started a cappella. That's a flex. That's confidence in your instrument. Fans repeatedly praised his tone, his execution, and his ability to sound exactly like a ready-made recording artist. Someone even suggested his textured voice, especially in every end of the note, is insanely good. For many, Rob was the clear, safe pick. He gave them goosebumps, he was faultless, and many felt he was exactly the type of polished singer the competition needs. If the criteria was sheer, undeniable vocal quality, the online consensus had Rob sailing through. And then you have Marty O'Reilly. He didn't just walk out and sing The Letter, he commandeered the song. This is where the debate gets truly wild, because Marty is the definition of a character voice, a sound that you either love or you are actively put off by. The moment he started, the online discussion immediately veered into comparisons. People weren't just thinking of Joe Cocker. Some were referencing Leon Russell, others were mentioning Chris Rea, and in the most memorable, albeit slightly humorous take, one person perfectly captured the sound, saying Marty is like if Chewbacca could sing in English. In a good way. Crazy voice? That gargling vibrato, that raspy and deep growl, it's polarizing, but it is undeniably unique. Many fans proclaim that Marty is something special, and that when he sings, it's like he's trying to tell us something, some sort of divine message. This isn't just singing. It's an experience. It's raw. It's passionate. And as one person pointed out, he gave it all he had and then some. The supporters of Marty weren't just cheering for a singer. They were cheering for individuality. They recognized that a voice like his is rare, and that no one sounds like him. This quality is precisely what made the choice impossible for Bublé, because while Rob was flawless, Marty was unforgettable. Bublé was standing at the ultimate crossroads. On one hand, you have the consistent, flawless performer who is the safer choice for the competition. That was Rob Cole. As one commenter put it, Rob, we have 1,000,000, but then there's Marty, the one who forces you to listen. The one with the quick vibrato and the scruff that makes your ears perk up. Another fan suggested that while Rob was the safer choice, Marty had the more distinctive voice and a sound that is simply more crazy, in the best way possible. The internal conflict among fans mirrored the coach's dilemma. Do you go with the voice that will resonate with voters and is technically perfect? Or do you take a massive gamble on the unique voice, the artist that breaks through the noise, the one that someone could listen to all day because of the raw soul he pours out? The online community conversation gives us the ultimate answer. Even before the result was officially aired, the debate settled on one crucial fact. Michael Bublé, who loves character voices and understands the long game of this industry, went with the potential of the unique. Though the performance was split down the middle, with fans claiming, Rob won me over on this knockout, while others countered, Marty took this round. Bublé ultimately favored the sound that is rare. He chose the voice that is truly a dark horse. And here's where the spoiler comment becomes the final piece of the puzzle. An audience member revealed that Marty was the one who advanced, and that Snoop Dogg actually made a great point saying that Marty could win the entire competition. Why? Because the character voice, the one that is different and challenging, is what wins hearts and secures votes in the long run. Marty O'Reilly is the real thing, as one viewer declared, and he is the unique contender whose texture and passion won him the knockout. He didn't just sing the letter. He sealed the knockout in that unforgettable outro performance. So there you have it. This knockout was more than just two great singers. It was a philosophical battle about what talent means in the music industry today. And in the end, Michael Bublé put his money on the diamond in the rough, the incredible texture of Marty O'Reilly. But the debate doesn't end here. I want to hear from you. The voice community is what makes these moments legendary. Did Michael Bublé make the right choice by prioritizing unique character over Rob Cole's near-perfect technique? Do you agree with the bold prediction that Marty O'Reilly could actually win the entire season? Which singer did you feel had the most soul and passion on that stage? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more breakdowns, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next analysis. Thanks for watching, and let the debate rage on.